filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse. Mine, it can't be diffused. If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we living at different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walked a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool, chasing diamonds and jewels. Trust me, I was confused. Started minding my business and used my mind as a tool. Ended up finding my purpose and found the time to get to it. They told me I couldn't do it, they told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie, I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me like told me, keep on running, toes they gon' take them. Refuse to lose, built the win, applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I pay for the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose, I'm built to win, applied myself, I filled it in. No time for the doubt, they counted me out, I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss, I'm paying the cost, I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
We here. We folks. Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. We have a great episode for y'all today. I got my boy Tomo here, but like usually, I will introduce my boy in a second. We got some guests coming through, but let me let y'all know before I introduce my guest, the guest also, and my co-host. I gotta let y'all know what we got going on today. Number one, the Seahawks. Hey, Tomo, I don't know if you watched that whole game. I know you did. That Seahawks and Cardinals game was crazy. Seahawks had full control, but the Cardinals made it a game. But the Seahawks, ooh.
I normally would let you do the intro without any interruptions. But, Joe, you can't start the show without saying 1 million views on YouTube. Like, hold on now. I'm just saying, bro.
This is my million views stage, right? There it is, Tom on point. On standby. Got the shades on standby.
Hey. As you started doing the rundown, I said we got to talk about 1 million views, bro.
Let's do it. All right.
Like we can normally start the show off. Y'all see the topics over there, but Joe, when you got that notification, like through everything, I know we working on the subscribers, but to get to that 1 million views, like how did you feel?
I feel good, but Tomo, I don't mean to. For us to flex on the whole network, I was like, we hit 1 million views. I can only imagine what the whole network did. I can only imagine. What was it? So I want to say that I appreciate every viewer that ever came through. Anybody that commented, anybody that subscribed, anybody that just clicked on the video and said, what is this? We appreciate all of y'all. It matters. And we're gonna bring better content to y'all. But look, for make it better faster, click the first link in the description section and become a member, man. Become a member. We have a great community, right? Like Tomo said, we have a neighborhood right now, and we're trying to turn it into a city. Eventually, there it is. We try to turn it into a city, eventually a state, then eventually a country, continent, and the whole wide world. There it is. All right. But yeah, we can take it off right now. Yeah. I mean, Tomo had his shades on standby. Shout out to Tomo. But look, though, y'all. This is a sports show, as you can see. We have a great episode for y'all today. We got to talk about the Seahawks beating the Cardinals. What did that loss do for the Cardinals? What did we learn from the Cardinals from that loss? We got to talk about that, right? The Commanders, JD5 and T-Mac. We talking about Terry McLaurin, not the guy over there with the Panthers. Terry McLaurin, even though we want you. I know you said a quarterback you want to be with a JD5. I get that. We got that penciled in. So you come over, you, Malik Neighbors, and Brian Thomas Jr. But anyways, Terry McLaurin and Jayden Daniels is out right now. What would a win against the Falcons, the B.J. Robinson guaranteed a 20-point plus win against the Commanders? What would that win do for the Commanders? We got to talk about that. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs play the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is 1-4 against the Bucs. 0-2 in the playoffs. Hey, Tomo, but I call you AJ because you're an Eagles fan, right?
Eagles, yes, sir.
The Eagles, right? Look, hey, 0-1 from last year. What would a win for the Bucs do for the? So what would a win for the Bucs do for the against the Eagles do for the Bucs? The Ravens and Chiefs, big heavyweight battle to a 1-2 teams. Who needs this win more? And last but not least, if you didn't know, my boy got a Washington, D.C. background, but an upside down Dallas hat. You probably understand why it's upside down. But an upside down Dallas hat. He a Cowboys fan, my boy Tomo. What do the Cowboys have to do to beat the Green Bay Packers? Hey, Tomo, did Jerry Jones, Roger Goodell knew this was going to happen? The trade? They knew that? Because they got y'all Sunday night, early in the season, when everybody have a shot to make the playoffs, in Dallas. Come on, man. They knew something was up. So what do the Dallas Cowboys have to do to win this game? But as promised, I got my boy. First of all, my boy David Dallas not here. He a 49ers fan. Look, he's the number one guy on the show right now, but he ain't here. So we number one right now, the Commanders. All right. I got my boy Missy Godonson here, my boy Tomo, co-host of In the Red Corner Boxing Show. Make sure y'all tune into that on look in the description section. You can see the link for that show. Tomo, how you doing, my brother?
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
I'm feeling good.
Oh,
I don't know why you thought I was gonna come on here and feel any different. I'm feeling good. I do think they did set this up, but the whole Dallas Packers rivalry is there. We're gonna talk about it in the last segment for everybody that's here. But other than that, feeling good about the game, feeling confident. I ain't seen this man in a month of Sundays. Welcome back, man. Welcome back to the YouTube side of things. You be in the chats heavy, man. I ain't mad at you. But outside of that, man, seeing the 1 million views, man, I had to have a moment, Joe. I ain't gonna lie. I looked and it was like, do we get a plaque? I think we get a plaque.
I think million of subscribers. You get a plaque.
It is. All right, we gonna either way. 1 million is 1 million. I can't wait till there's a dollar sign in front of it. But at the end of the day, that made me feel 10 times better. So yeah, let's get on with this show. And I can't wait to see what our guests got to say about that the last segment too, because there's 2 other Cowboy fans joining us, maybe 3. I don't know, but we'll see. How you doing?
I'm blessed and highly favored. You know what I mean? Like you said, we got 2 Cowboys fans coming on. My boy Watts, Cuzzo that was talking trash about us losing to the Giants. You almost lost to the Giants, and then you lost a week after that. And then we got Big O coming through most likely, right? So we're looking forward to that. But look, though, before we get started with our first topic, Tom, I'm going to get y'all with that. Make sure y'all, first of all, we are streaming this on 4 different platforms: Twitch, YouTube, X, and Facebook. So make sure y'all like the video on all platforms, whatever platform you're watching it on. Make sure you follow and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. You can follow us everywhere at Refuse to Lose Sports or at R2L Sports. And make sure you share this video with anybody, especially a sports fan, especially a Cowboys fan, because they can come on and watch this show live with you, and we can see the comments. We're going to respond to most of the comments. That would make sense. But we're going to respond to a lot of the comments. Shout out to my boy, the Couriers. I'm going to put it up real quick because they got someone in there. But he said, hey, this boy from D.C., he a Cowboy fan. I was out, impossible. I get it. He was grandfather then. That happened. All right? So
I got more for you. What you want to do? What do you want me to do? I'm changing the background tomorrow.
Exactly. All right? Shout out to my boy, Kev. Word on the street is week 4 is the week of humbling for the league. Talking about the Eagles? I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know about the Eagles. Talking about us. Talking about the Cowboys. But, hey, Baker won 4-1 against y'all. I mean, that's all I'm saying.
Joe, we've been humble since week 2. So I don't know. It ain't no us. We ain't in that conversation. We've been humble since week 2.
Hey, look, talking about this game because the Bucs so big, they had Chris Berman interviewing Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts at the same time. I don't think I ever seen an interview both of them. Huh?
Like couples therapy.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think I've ever seen an interview with Nick Sirianni and Jalen Hurts. I'm like, this game must be serious. It must be a serious game. But look, though, last but not least, enjoy the rest of the show. And Tomo, the floor is yours.
Oh, yeah. We've been doing a lot of turning up. But before we get to the main thing, we always got to say,
turn me up, 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 up.
Jody, do your thing. There you go. But Thursday night football. I mean, I like the helmets, right, Joe? I mean, we seen the rival teams go back and forth. I like what Amazon is doing here as far as having the rivalry games. I mean, the games haven't been as boring. I think Now fans are starting to find that you can watch the all 22. So a lot of more football fans is like, you know what? Even if the game is boring, I can watch it like this and get a little bit more interesting. You know, you get the stats and stuff like that, and then halftime, and then the host, they keep doing crazy stuff and making Richard Sherman make crazy faces and so many things that go around Thursday night football now. I don't know if you've seen it. I don't know if they played it prior to, but there's also a thing about Michael Parsons on Amazon Prime. There was his last thing as a Dallas Cowboy. He dressed up in disguise. It was funny. Also, funny thing about it is I went to that restaurant when I was down there, but nonetheless, Micah had to promote it, and I'm like, man, you a Packer, and you still got to promote your last thing as a Cowboy, saying you wanted to be a Cowboy for life. Like, that's insane. But after Jason Myers boots a 52-yard field goal on the final play, lifting the Seahawks 23-20 win over the Cardinals, a lot of people are sitting back and having questions. Kev was in the VIP chat saying, hey, man, what I tell you about Marvin Harrison Jr.? And then Marvin Harrison Jr. coming with a big touchdown. It was a big play. I mean, there were a lot of drops in that game. But, Joe, watching this, what did the Cardinals show you after that loss?
They don't know how to finish games. You know, the Cardinals lost 2 games back-to-back when they could have been 2-0 in the division. The Cardinals right now could be 4-0 time with full control. We talked about the Chargers last week when we said that they won 2 games in both in the division, and they could beat the Broncos, and they could be 3-0 in the division with full control of the division early in the season. Having 3 wins in the division, being 3-0, you sweat the whole division. That's a big step ahead of everybody else. When they could have done it, they lost a close game against the Rams when Kyler Murray, sorry, not the Rams, the 49ers, when Kyler Murray almost got a safety, but then the 49ers get a safety. You know, like he gets sacked on the 1-yard line. It wasn't a safety. Matt Jones gets sacked on the 1-yard line. Sorry, in the end zone. It was a safety, and you still lose the game. So, and then last game, I mean, I'm not going to put that on Kyler Murray. Marvin Harrison was bad earlier. I'm not going to lie. He had a drop pass that turned into an interception, but he turned it up in the second half of the game. That touchdown he caught, that drive particularly, he was really good at drive, all right? But the Arizona Cardinals have a hard time closing out games. So I look at the Arizona Cardinals season. The first game of the season, they played the Saints, right? They played the Saints. They won 20-13. Okay, cool. Then they played the Panthers, Tomo. They were up 27-3. And the Panthers made a run at the end of that game, and that game ended up being 27-22, with the Panthers having an opportunity to win the game. They had the ball, and they turned it over on downs, right? They turned it over on downs with 33 seconds left on the Arizona Cardinals 38-yard line. They had an opportunity to win that game. They were in plus territory. So the fact that you up that much and you almost lost the game, it carried over to the 49ers game. They get to the 49ers game. Nick Bosa and crew would get a lot of pressure on Kyler Murray. Now, when Nick Bosa got hurt, pressure kind of dimmed down, but Kyler Murray and them still couldn't get things done. Marvin Harrison with his drops. And then the 49ers become clutch in that game. They go to overtime and they win that game. And then you go in this game, they were horrible. I mean, I'm talking about Seattle had full control of the whole game. And then freaking miracle, the Seahawks kicker missed a field goal, and you have an opportunity coming out. You score a touchdown, and what you do, Tomo? You don't kick the ball in the landing zone? Are you serious? Like, what? So you bring the ball up to the 40, I think it was the 40, I believe, and then you do a couple of plays, you have field goal range, 52-yard field goal, you lose the game. So the Cardinals, they just have a hard time closing games. And my thing with Kyler Murray is this. I said this in our preview with the Cardinals. This is a make or break year for Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Kyler Murray have all the talent. All the talent, Tomo. He is undersized, but so is Russell Wilson. So is Drew Brees. Right? All of them, like, they're 6 foot. Drew Brees at one point was the leading passing yard guy in NFL history at one point until Tom Brady passed him. So, but he is smaller than Drew Brees, obviously, right? But he's undersized. But Kyler Murray and the commentator said it himself, Tomo, Kyler Murray should be able to elevate his team. You see these great, like, look at, I'm going to give you some props. Your boy Dak got time. He can elevate the team. I told you last week we talked about the Cowboys. Jerry Jones said we are a playoff team because we got number 4. Number 4 is there. As a Cowboy fan, you have confidence y'all gonna at least make the playoffs. You have that confidence, right? When number 4 is there.
I give you that. Yeah.
But Kyler Murray, do you really have that confidence? They were literally booing the Cardinals during the game. In Arizona, they were getting booed in the third quarter. So Kyler Murray has, yeah, I get it. Marvin Jr., Mark, yeah, a lot of drop. I get it. But when you watch the Cardinals, do you see Kyler Murray elevating his team to a different level, like a JD5, like I said, Dak Prescott, or a Jalen Hurts? You know what I mean? Like guys like that, elevate your squad. I mean, you talk to anybody that played in college around his time that's from Texas, they all tell you Kyler Murray was the GOAT. They all tell you that. I mean, he had the same offensive coordinator as my guy. I mean, I'm just saying. And look what happened. So they just have a hard time closing games. But I do like what I saw from Marvin Harrison Jr. in that last TD drive they had. He finally it seemed like he got the demons out of his head, and he came through and got that last touchdown. So it's tough because right now they went from first to last in the division, just like that.
And you said basically, so what you said you learned from this is that they can't finish games, right? What I learned from this is a second-year head coach.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
No, Carl said they won in regulation. He right. Yeah, it was a close game. I say overtime.
You got a second-year head coach going paired up with a quarterback that the league has its ebbs and flows on, right? And like you said in the previews, we talked about it, and I think I said it. I was like, Kyler Murray could be JD5 if he locked in, right? Like he has the intangibles as far as like quarterback skills, playmaking ability. Like it's all there. It's just like they can't put it all together at the same time, or even when they do put it all together, it's like something falls apart. It's like they're playing Jenga. It's like you on the last piece, you move it, and then it starts shaking, and the next thing you know, third year. Thank you, DeCorey, third year. And if it's and once they move that one piece, it just all falls apart. Because that's literally what happened in the Panthers game. That's kind of in this game. It kind of started like it just reeled over from the 49ers game. It was just like, what happened? How did we get here? And now we're trying to do slow starts, and then again, whatever. Not even fumbleitis, the Butterfinger demons that was chasing Marvin Harrison, and just it was all in his head. He went up, made a big play, and when he came down, you could see it. Like he was like, "This is the moment. Like I finally got it." So who knows? Maybe what I learned from this game is this could be the stepping stone, right? You're 0-2 in the division now, and now you have to go on and just now. It's a bad way to have destiny in your hand, but destiny is in your hand for the rest of the season because now you know what not to do in games. You take from the 49ers game all the bad, and then you move on and make it positive. You take the bad from the Seahawks game and say, okay, now I know Marvin Harrison is going to be the clutch guy that we want him to be. Because I think one of the announcers said it. They was like, look, man, with your size and your frame, we want you to go 1,000 miles per hour. Like, you need to be the guy. Like, it's not like you Kavontae Turpin height and you got good hands. You're tall. You're a good receiver. The namesake is on your back. I know that's a lot to live up to. It's kind of like Bronny James just a little bit, but the memes was out when he was dropping passes. They was like, man, maybe Marvin need to go on Maury because we don't know who this kid is. They even brought up like, remember that? Yeah, it was one more. It was one more where they was like, we got Marvin Harrison in his prime, and they were showing all college highlights. I was like, come on, bro, y'all, the internet will kill you. And trust me, I just rolled over to TikTok, so I know you will get killed in them comments. But they got 2 more games. I think they bounce back against the Titans, right? Then they got the Colts, Packers, Cowboys, and then they get their revenge tour. They go back to Seattle, and then they got the 49ers at home. I say take the next 2 games. If they start spiraling out of control, I might agree with you, DeCorius, on that one. Like, I'm not going to say the playoffs, but I'm going to say the talks will begin. Not getting fired, but he will be on the hot seat just a little bit, or because they like getting rid of coaches before they put everything on the players. And the more and more we start to have these conversations, the more and more I start understanding where Carl is coming from, because it's like, okay, at some point, the players have to make a play. Kyler, everything has changed around but you. Like, what's the common denominator? Like, I say the same thing about Dak. When you look at the Cowboys, everything around has changed. But what's the common denominator? It's you. Head coaches, offensive coordinators, all these people have changed, but the only consistent thing is you. And if the results are still the same, at some point, it's like, what is the player going to do? So, Kyler, we said it in the offseason. Now is the time. Scrutiny's there. The doubt is now sinking in. Like, here we go again. who's going to turn it around? So I agree with you 100%, Joe. It's like, come on, Kyler. Now it's up to you to lead this team or at least stir it in the right direction.
Hey, shout out to my homie Hector. Shout out to my homie Hector. And shout out to my boy Christian, too. Arizona sucks anyways. What are you talking about? All right. But here's the thing. I see the Corey's comment. If Arizona don't get it right, they got to fire it. Where is that?
I got you.
Right. All right. Bro, it's not Jonathan Gannon. It's Kyler Murray, bro. No, I get it. Marvin Harrison Jr. having his flaws. But Kyler Murray got paid last time I checked, right? He got paid as a top quarterback. Kyler Murray don't elevate them to a different level. When I watch the Arizona Cardinals play, do I say like, man, this boy Kyler Murray good? Now, he showed me flashes here and there, but he don't elevate them at all. He looks like an average, basic quarterback every game. The defense playing well. They are playing well. And then you said all the picks, Mark, going to Kyler Murray. Do you see that interception they caught and then their own teammate made him fumble? Like, hey, bro. Now, I get it. That was to Marvin Harrison Jr. It looked like a miscommunication. That's what it looked like. But it was a terrible decision. And then he caught it, and then his own teammate made him fumble. So I think, like, I know in the NFL, you normally move on from the coach before the quarterback. But like I said in the offseason, Tomo, when we did our predictions for the Cardinals, I said this is Kyler Murray's make or break year for the Cardinals. He would get another job, obviously, because he's a good quarterback. But for the Cardinals, bro, like, if I'm the Cardinals, if this year don't do good for them, I'm moving on.
So let me ask you this, because I remember when we had that conversation. 2 questions. One, if Kyler leaves, do you think he has like a Baker-esque type of career after that, where he kind of falls around different teams and then he finds his home, like how Baker did with the Bucs?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. And like what Mark said in the comments, Kyler needs a reset. Trade him. He needs a reset. He can go somewhere, and he has a talent, but it all depends on what he's doing behind the scenes. And we all know that Call of Duty situation. Like, they had to put in his contract to study film. Like come on now. Like I said, like Cliff Kingsbury was there. Speaking of Cliff Kingsbury, Johnny Manziel. I mean, all the talent in the world, but the man never studied footage. And because of that, he was trash in the NFL. You know what I mean? Like, NFL, you can't just get in the NBA, bro. You could kind of get by talent. In the NFL, you can't do that. Like, you actually have to like you hear NFL players. Go ahead.
I think you got 2 years, 2 to 3 years you can get by off talent. Like, if you're just like
in the NFL,
like Dez Bryant.
Maybe 1 year, bro. I don't know.
Only reason I say that is because my prime example was Dez Bryant. He had 3 great years. Couldn't run a route to save his life. He only had 3 routes in his bag. If Dez Bryant would have took 1 or 2 years, his first or maybe his second year in the league and worked with a route tech, I think he's still in the league to this day. But because he was only good at 2 things and just going off of his physical abilities, at some point, once you start getting hurt, you get older, Father Time, and it's just going to be a decline because now you're trying to do things that your body can't do, and it's not going to look right. You seen Space Jam. So I think I give you like 2 years. You can get off on talent, but if you don't do anything after that, you might just fall to the wayside.
Facts. And Kyler Murray is injury prone.
Yep.
He gets hurt almost every. Last year he didn't get hurt, but he always normally get hurt, and he falls off in the second half of the season. So let's see. Like you said, you put on the schedule. Let's see what happens.
Gotcha. And this is my second question, and we can move on to the next one. Speaking of trades, crazy world. Would you swap him and Tua?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Tua issue is he can't improvise.
But for Miami, you think Kyler, that would be a perfect situation? If they
I'm saying, yeah. The issue with Tua is when pressure comes, that's it. Like Tua is if the play not getting off quick, good luck. I mean, like, good luck. I mean, if you're not getting the ball in his hand 2 to 3 seconds, good luck. Kyler Murray at least can use his legs and improvise. You know what I mean? So I think yes. Okay. Kyler Murray would be good with Mike McDaniel. I like that. That might be something that works.
I just had to throw that out there. I just thought about it. As soon as you said it, I was like, 2 quarterbacks that need a different change of scenery. Arizona might not be the best for Tua, but Miami might be the best for Kyler. So it's just like one person got to win in that deal. And they both got paid. Been with the franchises that drafted them, I'm just saying.
Jared Goff, Matt Stafford?
That might be a good move. That might be a good move. No, you know. Well,
I actually like that.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we just couch GMs. We ain't really doing too much. I got a fantasy team. I ain't nobody accepting my trades. All I'm saying, but still, I just had to throw that out there. Well, speaking of GMs, speaking of changing the scenery, I mean, Joe, I finally seen the clip that you've been talking about all off season. It's
Which one's
finally
that?
reared its ugly head. Where Bijan was on. I think he was talking to a streamer.
Yes, he was.
He's a Commander fan, and he was like, "Look, man, if we beat y'all by 20." He got to be a free agent. I think he got to be a Falcons fan or something like that. He got to root for the Falcons. But if y'all win, I forgot what. I don't think would be.
It was no bad for us.
The comments was funny though. They was like, "You should have told him, hey, you got to request a trade to come to the."
Oh, what? What? He tripping.
Like, bro, that was your moment. But hey, man, Sunday we got Dan Quinn returning to Atlanta as a Commander. Look to build on a 2-1 start while the Falcons hope to regroup, because we all know the last time we seen the Falcons on the football field, they still 0, blanked them, nothing. Panthers were like, look, I told y'all we going to the Super Bowl. Blank the Falcons. Marcus Mariota, he going back.
Yeah.
And he's starting, because the word came out that JD is going to be out. Terry McLaurin. I don't know where y'all getting all these new nicknames for the team all of a sudden. This is how I know y'all starting to win. Y'all got nicknames for everybody now. I mean, Debo was already Debo. You calling him T-Mac. You going to say T17 next? I don't know. I ain't giving you no more ammo. But Sunday at 1. If you all win, what does this say about the Commanders? Hold up, Washington.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, read the comment. Go ahead.
Washington. What are you saying? Washington 20? Oh, Washington 20, Falcons 15. I don't think that's good for Buddy Bet, but
that's not what he's saying. He said he betting Commanders to win by 20, minus 20. Minus 15.
Go ahead, Joe.
You sound like Mark with the Green Bay Packers.
Go ahead, Joe.
So look, Tomo, I wanted to say
this one might actually happen though. The Green Bay one, 40. I ain't.
that was crazy, bro.
That was different.
I do want to say this though. This gonna be a defensive game, number one. But I do want to say this though, Tomo. What we do when Jayden Daniels don't play, like what we did last week without Jayden Daniels, and then we go into Atlanta and beat them without Jayden Daniels, it will show you the type of, number one, the culture we have and the actual team we have. Now, last year, I would tell you, a lot of those wins were Jayden Daniels and Bucs. I would give you that. When we played Baltimore and we lost, it was Jayden Daniels and Terry McLaurin. When we played the Eagles, when we beat the Eagles, I would tell you, it was Jayden Daniels. I would tell you that. And the defense in the second half. When we played the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, it was Jayden Daniels, but it was a complete game. The Lions was a complete game. It would tell you that we actually have a good team. Because a lot of people try to poo-poo on our roster. Oh, we got respect for your quarterback. We get your quarterback is good, but y'all not good enough as a team. But we actually did a good job this offseason. Like, when I went through the Commanders panel, and now shout out to my boy the Couriers, and he was downing like, we ain't got Dante Fowler. We need Dante Fowler. I'm like, bruh.
Y'all can have him back too, Joe. I'm sorry.
No, we don't.
Y'all can have him back. Y'all can take him back. All I need is a 12-pack, a Sprite Zero, 2 bags of Skittles. Y'all can have them back, Joe. I'm sorry.
All right. Just saying. Dante Fowler, I do want to say this. You did a great job with us. You was great with our scheme. I appreciate you. You want to come back for free? We'll take it. But we got to trade something to get you back. It's a no. I'm sorry,
I just told you what it was. You can go to CVS and get that.
All right, cool. If we go to CVS and do that, let's make the trade. All right. But our biggest issue last year, Tomo, was our rush defense. And what we do, we got bigger on the line. And right now, all right, the numbers say we allow 100 yards a game in the rushing attack. Now, the numbers don't say it fully, but I feel like we have done a great job. We went against Ashton Genty, we went against Josh Jacobs, and we did go against the Giants. The Giants, we shut them down. But we knew that Josh Jacobs, we had him under 100 yards. We had him like 70 yards, 60 yards, something like that. And then last week, Aston Gentry had like 2 good runs. That was it. You know what I mean? So we do a good job on the run. The only game I would say we were terrible when the old D-line was the Green Bay Packers game. We were horrible that game. But Tomo, we got better as a complete team. You look at our roster last year, bro. We got better on the D-line. We got better at the DB position, right? DB position. We got better at the wide receiver position. I mean, you saw it last week. My boy Devo doing his thing, and you saw Jayden Lane. I know it wasn't a receiving touchdown, but you saw what he did in the punt return. You saw what he did, right? So the running back position, I get it. We got rid of B-Rob, but we got better. We got better at the run. Bro, I'm telling you, bro, I like B-Rob. B-Rob is a hard runner. He works hard. But Bill is just a better running back, bro. He has a better vision than B-Rob. B-Rob was a better blocker, but we got other guys for that. But Bill, bro, he's nice. So we got better across the board. And on top of that, we brought back almost the whole coaching staff. So one or two coaches. The whole coaching staff. So we got better as a team. And it's showing you how good our actual team is. Last week when we won, bro, I know it's only the Raiders, but we dominated them, bro, with Marcus Mariota. And you watch that game, did Marcus Mariota dice them up? It was quick action, bro. Tua is Marcus Mariota, throw it to such and such. I watched Debo's he was mic'd up for the game.
Mm-hmm.
And when Luke McCaffrey caught a touchdown, Debo said it. Throw it to Luke McCaffrey up the seam. Said it. Throw Luke McCaffrey, touchdown.
Now he Kyle Shanahan. Come on, bro.
I mean, hey, I ain't gonna lie, time about watching that video. Debo lit, bro. I love Debo, bro. I love him so much, bro. I love Debo. I love that we got Debo on our team, bro. He's so lit. All right. He was with Luke McCaffrey. He was like, go to the left. They kicked it. Go to the right. Go to the right. Go to the right. Got it. Ran 50 yards. I mean, the man nice, bro. So, like, my whole thing is our team is good. So, we beat the Falcons, bro. I get it. The Falcons are one of the worst passing offenses in the NFL. I mean, they played the Panthers last week. They didn't even get to the red zone, Tomo. But they have a good defense. They have the number one rushing. Sorry, they have a You said what? Number one passing defense in the league, bro. Like, but AJ Terrell is out. AJ Terrell is injured, so we don't have Terry McLaurin. We don't have Jayden Daniels, but they don't have AJ Terrell. So I think we're gonna do I think defensively we're gonna do a good job. We just gotta contain B-Rob, and I feel like our run defense has been good. Kinlaw and Deron Payne, shout out to them, bro. Oh my gosh. I mean, Kinlaw. Oh, y'all paying him too much. Oh, you sure? You want to revisit that conversation? Everybody said that. All the media people said we pay him too much.
Okay.
Even DeCorey said that. Sorry, DeCorey. I gotta say, you said that too on the panel, and then Joe Witt said, I laughed when people were saying that. Joe Witt said that this week. I laughed. People don't understand.
Joe Witt laughed when Decorius come on here.
he said, I laughed when Decorius in the comments. Shout out to Decorius, man. So, Drake London, Kyle Pitts, Mooney, Commanders in 6.
So, Joe, you're basically saying what this win would tell you about your team is that you improved from last year. We are a good team. And you thought, what Eminem say? Sprinkle. He said on what's that song called? With 50 Cent. He said, sprinkle some big in some pot, and he said, put some big in the pot, and some mix them up in the pot, and then sprinkle a little bit yellow top. What do you got? You got the real. That's what it is, bro. That's what he's saying. I don't know where you was at before the show, Joe. But make sure you go there before every show. You on one today, bro. You on one today. Now you done called them Eminem. All right. What this win would say to me about the Commanders is I can't do it, Joe. Uh-oh. It was Kyler Murray's fault that man got fired. That's what this gonna tell me, because you can't sit up here and say you have Marcus Mariota and a rookie quarterback running this scheme to the point of efficiency. What you were saying about Debo was the missing piece. I forgot who y'all had last year. Who was y'all gadget
Tommy
guy?
Brown.
Not De'Ami Brown. De'Ami Brown was
Oh, Zacchaeus.
not Zacchaeus. Yeah, he came from the Panthers. Was that 2 years ago? That might have been 2 years ago.
You talking about 2 years ago? You talking about
2 years ago.
the slot receiver?
Yeah.
I talking about
When they were trying to use him like Debo, and it was just like it's just not the same.
Oh my
Debo
God.
fits.
Yeah.
I know. That's crazy. Curtis Samuel. There we go. Thank you.
Curtis Samuel. There we go. Yeah.
Thank you, the chorus. There we go.
Oh,
But I was trying to
Curtis.
use him like Debo, and it was just like it's just not that.
Mm-mm.
When you go get the perfect piece, because he's that vet, like you said, listening to him on the sideline, that's that vet. That's that vet years right there. That's like having Trent Williams in your offensive line, and he's telling them like, "Hey, man, look, this is what we're going to do against such and such." Like, remember Dave was saying it. I only got one person on my offensive line. If Trent go down, everybody go down. So that lets you know Trent was acting as the center from the left tackle spot and just saying, hey, this is what we're going to do across the board. We blocking today. And with Debo, it's like, I done been to Super Bowls. I done seen all of this before. I've seen schemes before. I've worked with one of the best offensive coordinators, head coaches in the NFL. You see the tree. All of them got coaching jobs, and you see what they're doing outside of what's going on with Mike McDaniel in Miami. But again, when he was there, changed the whole offensive scheme, the strategy. It was all love. I got to go up against the Packers, so Matt LaFleur, that's a different thing. But you got that. The culture shift was already done, was shifted last year. You see it. I told you, once FedEx Field went off the arena, off the stadium, y'all been a whole new mob. Northwest Credit Union. I don't know if they passing out loans or whatever, but the whole city is going crazy. So we got that. So if y'all win on Sunday, this doesn't tell me what I already knew about the team. I knew y'all were a good team. What it tells me is that Dan Quinn and Joe Witt stole our mojo and took it up there to DC. Because now y'all actually beating up on bad teams. Y'all used to beat or fight with bad teams, but now y'all beating up on them. It look a little Dallas-esque to me. So I'm going to give you that. But what would it tell me if y'all lose this game is that y'all just need y'all quarterback.
There it is.
Because last week everybody was saying Mariota was it, and then he did that run, and then that fumble came. I don't know what he was thinking there. He must have thought he was back at Oregon. I know Chip was on the side or up there calling plays for the Raiders, but nah, that's not it. So all I'm gonna say is this would just tell me y'all beat the Falcons. I gotta see y'all up against another playoff contender.
I mean, are they a playoff contender? Because I know we're going to beat them. Oh, they only got one win. I know we're going to downgrade it. I understand.
No. When I say playoff contender, you know who I mean playoff contenders. The ones that everybody going to think the 1-3 seeds, the 1 through 4s. Like, you know, them Packers, like when y'all went up against them, y'all look like a whole different team.
They did. They O-line dominated us in their D-line. I'm not going to lie. But I will say this. We've been beating up on the Falcons for a while. You know what I mean? I'm just saying we 4-0 last 4 games.
You have
4-0.
But Dan Quinn going back to where it all started though. Who knows? Y'all might go up 23-3 and then halftime come, he might forget. I ain't gonna say too much. Super Bowl.
I know you was going with that, but they were on the wrong side of that, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Chill, Tomo. I know our coach was a head coach. Chill, bro.
I'm just saying.
But look, you said it last week. If Dan Quinn and Mariota, they called it. They said Mariota, right? We thought JD Power was starting. If Dan Quinn and Mariota come to Atlanta and beat us, ain't no if.
Oh, Buddy on the radio. Yeah, Buddy on the radio. He said it's time for Raheem to go if they lose to the Commanders, bro.
Well, you might as well pack his bags right now. You might as well do it and gift wrap it. Because it's going to happen.
Okay. I'm going to listen to patiently waiting after this, too.
I should have had a clip of B. John Robinson. Dude said 15 points. He said make it 20. All right. I'm like, bro, content creator. I don't know what your name is, but content creator. If we beat y'all, go to Commanders. When you become a free agent and go to Commanders. That's what he should have said. I would have said that ASAP. That's the first thing I thought about. I looked at the comments. I'm like, we all on the same page.
Y'all don't need to know. Y'all got Bill.
We got Bill. B. John, no?
They got Bill. I like
Bill, but I like B. John too.
Nah, now y'all want super. Now y'all trying to be like that team just ahead of y'all.
No, we gotta pass the game. Go ahead.
Okay, let's talk about the Bucs, man. Since we going to Philly, let's just talk about it, right? Joe, I don't know where Kev at, but he the one, man. He the one that say it. This one team give him fits. When they were doing the Eagles panel, they was going down all the wins and losses. He was like, win. I don't know, man. This one here, it's gonna be a tough one. Something about Vita Vea. Well, Kelsey not there no more, so you got a different center. I mean, we can see y'all got plug and play on the offensive line now. Y'all brought y'all right tackle back from the Jaguars, who saved y'all in that Rams game. Not my words. I'm just going off what Brother Chris was saying, right? Then they saying Lane Johnson may be coming back. You know, he's dealing with a neck stinger. But playoffs, regular season, the Bucs just find a way to beat this team. They found ways to stop the tush push a few times. I think y'all did it as well outside of that playoff game. Don't let Louisville jumping over the power fool y'all. They did stop it one time.
That was the sign.
What does a win say about the Buccaneers if they beat the Eagles? Now I'm going back and I got to see the standings. Bucs is 3-0. Philly is 3-0. Division, you got Eagles leading their division with Washington going 2-1. Of course, you know, Dallas 1-2. Looks like, shout out to my kicker. You got the Buccaneers, who's in a division that almost looks similar to the NFC East. You got Carolina 1-2, Falcons 1-2, and then the Saints and Kellen Moore 0-3. The Bucs beat the Eagles. They're gonna try to make a name for themselves and say, "Hey, man, y'all was talking about the Packers being one of the teams that compete with them, but we standing right here too. We give them fits too." And Mike Evans not gonna be there. They got a young rookie who making highlight catches left and right. They go out there against this Eagles team. I can't really say too much about the Eagles offense because they don't show up to the second half or when they feel like playing, however they want to spin the narrative. But their defense is there, but their run defense was looking real shaky last week. Bucky Irvin is there. This Bucs team is trying to get their name on the radar. So if they go out there and put, I'm not going to say hands and feet on the Eagles, but if they go out there and beat the Eagles, it's time for the Bucs to get a little bit more respect in these NFL conversations. Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, I'm with that too. I think Baker Mayfield has an opportunity to win MVP this year. All right, Baker Mayfield 3-0 right now with 3 game-winning drives. 3 game-winning drives, Tomo. He got 6 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Now his pass yards not up there, right? He's like top 15 in passing yards. He's I think with QBR he's top 10. QB rating top 10. He's not like the 1 or 2 and the 1 or 3 like that. That's the only thing that's holding him back. But if he throw a shootout like he did last year against them, then that'll be good. I know against the Eagles they gotta do a lot of quick game because that old line has been getting crushed. Now, although they're 3-0, Baker Mayfield, the time that he's been having on these games hasn't been a lot. Okay, never mind. It hasn't been a lot. All right. So they're gonna have to do a lot of quick game with the Eagles. But I think what it would do, it would put our respect on the
I know it's just we got a new member. Shout out to Cardo, man, becoming a member.
Again.
hey, members count.
We'll take you. Hey, we ain't complaining. We gonna let everybody know you've been around. You've been around. All right. But they haven't won 4 games in a row since I believe 2005. So this will be a big thing for them. They haven't been 0-3 for a long time either. Sorry, 3-0. So and them beating the Eagles will be a big thing, and then it will keep that psychological edge over the Eagles. You know, like especially. You know, the Eagles randomly, lose. The Bucs 4-time division champs, so they're gonna get a whole game. So, I mean, they lose the division to somebody in NFC East, and then they end up paying the Bucs in the first round. That's a psychological edge you have over them. I'm like, I already told you, Tomo. They had Jalen Hurts and Nick Sirianni on the interview about this game. I never seen them on the interview at the same time, bro.
It just hit me, Joe.
Go ahead.
I don't know if AJ was talking about me somewhere, but it just hit me, Joe. They didn't have AJ Brown last time they played the Bucs.
They never last time they had AJ.
They did. Yep.
In the playoff, they hold on. They have AJ, Devontae, or Lane Last time they played them. And then, and by the way, y'all, this is a blister. It's not fingernail polish. It's a blister, y'all. All right, it's a blister. All right, all right. But
I thought you was a Bears fan, man.
And he's going there. I was going to say about it. Left it alone.
PTSD, man. PTSD. I'm sorry.
but and then in the playoffs, they have AJ Brown. So, but guess what? The Bucs ain't got Mike Evans. So now we even, right? We even, right? Oh, every time we beat the Bucs, we ain't got AJ Brown. They ain't got Mike Evans. So if they beat y'all, Eagles fans, I ain't trying to hear it. That's all I gotta say.
You see what Mark said? I want to see it too, Mark. I want to see Guantanamo Bay.
But you know, Godwin back. Godwin is back. He playing.
It's gonna be a good game. So that's why I said the Bucs go out there and they beat them again. Psychological advantage, media advantage, because now you got to throw them up there, man. You got to start talking about the Bucs with a little bit more respect. And I know Trent somewhere like, yeah, y'all need to, because we own them every time we see them.
Facts. They do. You see this comment?
This year, and every time you see his opposing teams, he sees that. That's what happened in that second half of the Rams game, I guess, because he definitely turned up after that.
He meant Jordan Davis.
Hey, man. Well, Joe, the time has come. Hold on. No, we got one more topic. No?
One more.
Yeah, we got to talk about the Ravens. I forgot. Yeah, my bad. I don't want no. If y'all wasn't here last show, Chris might. I don't want no smoke, Chris. My bad. We got to talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, man. So, look. Both teams, 1-2. Both teams you wouldn't expect to be 1-2 at this point in the season. Both have a lot of questions surrounding what's going on. Both teams have had D-Hop. One got D-Hop now, but the other one had him. Coming off of a Super Bowl loss, the Chiefs are still trying to find their footing. A lot of people are saying the dynasty may be over. I don't know, Jay-Z, Dame Dash type stuff going on. The dynasty may be over, but we don't know. Sunday, America's game of the week. On CBS, though, so it's going to be a long day for you, Carl. I mean, Tony Romo going to be saying a lot of stuff about Mahomes, so be mentally prepared. Chiefs, Ravens. Who needs this win more? Joe? AFC conference is right here. Some would say this may be a conference championship. Bills fans, don't find me in my mentions. But who needs this win more? Remember, the Ravens just lost to the Lions 38-30. The Chiefs just beat the Giants 22-9. Who needs it?
The Chiefs. The Chiefs needs it more. What do the Chiefs do well?
Ref? Oh, go ahead. Oh.
You said ref? Not this year. Not this year. What do the Chiefs do well? I'll wait. I got time to think about it.
Deep passes?
Mahomes running, maybe.
Slight run game. Defense is there when they're not playing the Eagles.
I mean, they're the 10th best defense in scoring. They are the 10th. I give you that. But guess what? The Ravens are the number one scoring offense in the NFL. So at least we know with the Ravens, they're gonna put up some points. I know that for a fact. But the Chiefs, bro, when I watch them play, they just look sloppy. It's pathetic when it comes to a championship pedigree team. You look at them like, dang, y'all just look so sloppy, man. Like, I feel like the only reason why they beat the Giants is because Russell Wilson he wasn't right. I could at least say the Ravens went out and beat the Browns. I could at least say the Ravens should have beaten the Bills. I could at least say that. Can I say the Chiefs could have beaten the Chargers? No. They got outplayed by the Chargers. You know? I probably could have said they could have beat the Philadelphia Eagles. So I could probably say that though. All right.
Because it came down to that. It came down to that pass. So you're right.
I could say that. But I would say the Chiefs because the Chiefs, they don't do nothing good for real. At least I can lean back on the Ravens offense. And then I look at the Chiefs schedule, bro. They have a tough one, man. I mean, it's weird how the Chiefs got a tough schedule, but the Bills don't. Like the Bills schedule be vanilla, bro.
Is it weird?
Huh?
FJA. I'm just saying, is it weird?
I ain't FJA, but it is a little weird.
I'm speaking from FJA asking these questions. That's all. Is it weird?
Bro, they got Baltimore. They got Jacksonville, who was 2-1. The Lions. Then they got the Raiders with the division. Us, the Bills, the Broncos, the Colts, who are all of something good. Y'all.
Hey, you ain't
Texas. Huh?
you can't say y'all like that. Y'all.
Nah.
You good?
But yeah, they got a tough schedule ahead of them. You know what I mean? So I'm going to say the Chiefs need this one more.
I was in a space and someone said you would find it funny if I told you how the Kansas City won some games and I could tell you how the Cowboys won some games, and then you look at the records and say, okay, I'm gonna put two fan bases in a room and ask you like who's freaking out more. And of course it's gonna be Cowboy fans because everyone's gonna say, well, this, and this. And it's like, well, if you watch the Chiefs play football, they don't look too much less than what your team is right now. And they just got the quarterback that won some Super Bowls and he's a better quarterback. And you like, you might be right, because think about it. When the Eagles played the Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb tried to give them 3 picks by the ball bouncing off his hand. You look at the Chiefs, drive the ball all the way down to the 1, maybe 2 yard line. Right there on a nice little slant, maybe an en route. Kelsey is celebrating, but he ain't got the ball. Now you got Queenon running backwards, and then you got the defense saying, look, man, they run the same play 7 times in a row. There's just so much going on. But coming off the loss that the Ravens just had to the Lions, the only reason I'm going to say the Ravens need this more than the Chiefs, what's going on, Dave? The Ravens need this more than the Chiefs is because they need to get back on track. I believe that the Ravens will get back on track, but you can't sit here and listen to Chris's rant last week and not say the Ravens need this game more than the Chiefs, because, again, at some point, the Chiefs been playing like this in the regular season for about 3 years now, where it's just like, what is wrong with them? And then they get in the playoffs, and then they find a way to either make it to the Super Bowl or AFC Conference Championship game, and things just start clicking. Maybe when the games get more serious or intense, they lock in. But the Ravens need this because, 1, what did we say about coaching? 2, I know Raven fans say they don't care about the regular season, but you need seeding, so you're going to need that. Also, you're going to need to keep the mental stability of that locker room intact. Y'all have one of the best teams on paper this year. And if you start going out there and losing games that you know you can win, a lot of things can get off, like the train can get off the tracks. We said the same thing about the Eagles, right? Remember, they had all that talent, and the next thing you know, they won 10 games straight and just tanked it. So you don't want to have the same thing in your locker room. And just for the sake of the chat, we ain't trying to have Chris crash out no more. So if this game go that way, I think the Ravens need it more mentally than what the Chiefs actually do. Because I think it's over for the Chiefs.
Huh?
Like Kelsey about to be gone. I think they about to start over. Not like blow it up, but I think they about to start over. They about to have a big 3 at wide receivers. They got to have the young receiving core. They about to start running the football a little bit more. I think the whole the Patriots mantra where it was the quarterback, tight end, then receivers, I think all of that is done.
All right. If they lose this game, do you think, like, all right, let me ask you this. If the Chiefs lose, what's your percentage on them making the playoffs? I know this on the spot, so it's not like concrete.
All right. I'm gonna say 70% because their division is tough now. The Chargers is looking good.
But 70 is a lot. But that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I think that's fair. What about the Ravens?
They lose this game? I might have to go. I'm gonna go 72.
Okay.
Not 72%, 70.
I got you. I
give them both 70.
The reason why I like the Ravens because Joe Burrow's out and the Browns. You know what I mean? They got an easier division. And they got an easier schedule all around to me. They got the
Browns give them fits regardless of who the quarterback is, though.
They do. They got the Chiefs, but they got the Texans, Rams, Bears, Dolphins, Vikings, Browns, Jets, Bengals, Pittsburgh, Bengals, Patriots. Like their schedule is not as tough as the Chiefs to me. You know what I mean? Like they got a stretch of like regular teams. And the Ravens are a really good regular season team. The Chiefs, bro, they struggle in the regular season. They've been struggling. They win. They've been struggling, bro. That's why it's like the Chiefs need every win they can get, bro. When the Ravens, I expect the Ravens to win. Like when they play, it's like, oh, they're gonna win. It's just the playoffs with the Ravens. They're like the opposite, bro. Like the Chiefs in the regular season, you like they ain't struggling. You get to the playoffs, they're a whole different team. When the Ravens, they just be looking like the best team in the world. They get to the playoffs. Lamar be throwing interceptions, fumbling in the first half.
Well, I mean, you got Henry fumbling the ball in the regular season. So is you saying he getting it out the way now for the playoffs?
It's like, when Henry threw a tantrum, bro, I was like, this man, like, like a big.
He fumbled the ball, then he fumbled sitting down. It was just bad. It was bad all around. I ain't never seen Derrick Henry act like that before. I was like,
I know, right?
What's going on,
I was like, oh, it's bad in Baltimore. And shout out to Chris. Chris, you right, talking about now. We talking about the chats, bro. If the Ravens lose this Sunday, Chris. Make sure y'all tune into the chat on Monday morning.
Blow it up.
Monday morning gonna be crazy, bro. You know what's crazy? You thought it was crazy Tuesday morning when they lost to Detroit Lions? Let's look at Monday morning. Tuesday was crazy. Tuesday was one of the most craziest chat days ever.
That night.
Yeah, that night was crazy, you're right. But Tuesday.
All right, well, I mean.
Tuesday was different.
So you say the Chiefs?
I say the Chiefs needed it.
Okay, I'm going with the Ravens on this one. All right, so we're gonna see what happens, man. They are. I agree. It's getting over. It's over, Joe. You heard it here first. It might be over. But speaking of franchises, the franchise that started them all. You know, the franchise that got people watching the NFL.
What?
Hey! It's my intro, okay? This is my intro. the franchise that got Pepsi, Dr. Pepper, Nike. The franchise that got y'all watching Netflix and saying, man, we can't stand this team, but watch all eight episodes. The franchise that got ESPN saying we can't do a topic unless they somewhere in the realm.
True.
The franchise that got Stephen A. Smith paid. I mean, the reason First Take still exists is because of this team right here, because without this team, there's no Skip. So, I mean, I'm just saying, there's a lot of things you can say about the Dallas Cowboys. You can call them losers. You can call them delusional. But at the end of the day, we are entertainment. I got my man backstage. We play the Green Bay Packers come Sunday night. Michael Parsons is returning home. The talk has been, should he get a tribute? How do you all feel about Micah coming back? Micah said it's going to hurt him if he got to sack Dak. Dak was saying, yeah, I mean, I hope you don't get me. Jerry coming out and saying, y'all want me to give him a tribute. It ain't like he won a Super Bowl for us or something. Like, what y'all want me to do? Then Micah saying, there's a lot of personal things. I don't take a tribute personal throughout the whole process. I just want to make sure I get there. The fans probably won't boo me. Well, Micah, my man Watts is backstage, and we got a lot to say about this game. So we're going to bring Watts up.
What it do?
Welcome back.
What's up, Watts?
What's up with you? What's up, cuz?
What's good?
So Joe put this question together, not the one that you all see on the screen. Do the Cowboys have a chance versus the Packers? I see what he's doing there. I see what he did there. But the question should be, what formula is needed for the Cowboys to beat the Packers? He said, do we have a chance?
Too long of a title.
I got you.
All right. I can answer that question. We need to get some safeties today. We need to get some defensive backs today. Sign them today. Start them on Sunday night, bro. That's it right there. That's all I can really think of. The formula to beat them, the offense got to score too. Like what we did last week against the Bears, 14 points is crazy. Like I just don't understand how we only scored 14 points. Like the defense was struggling, yes, but the offense scoring 14 points is the real slap in the face, like that we're missing. That everyone is missing, that the offense scored 14 points on a Bears defense who have a couple good players, but they're not that good. Like they have Jaquan Brisker, the safety. They have they have Nashawn Wright that played for the Cowboys. We could use him right now, but hey, we traded him away. And I think they got Josh Sweat too, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they got him.
Yeah, so they had a pretty good Trey Edmonds. They had a good defense. All right, they had a good defense because I'm actually naming guys for them. But our offense still is like supposed to be one of the best offenses in the league. We gotta score more than 14 points. I don't know.
All right, so let me see the formula, and Joe trying to do algebra and all this, and like what's X solve Y. That's what we gonna have to do at this point, because the Packers is 5-0 in AT&T Stadium. 5-0. We talking about all the crazy catches, the last playoff game. You talking about the field goal kicks, all that. You could just what you say, sprinkle a little yellow on top, mix it up in the pot, and that's what you got. 5-0 in AT&T. The formula. Let me. I got you right quick. Let me just say the formula: is Dak plus Pickens plus Turpin equal touchdowns. No. Dak plus Pickens plus Turpin, mix it in with a little bit of Williams, equal touchdowns. That's the formula to win the game because we already know what our defense is. We just know, like Cuzzo said, we know what the defense is. We know what that secondary is going to be. Fowler's supposed to be playing. Not Fowler. Fowler. I don't even see what y'all did. Y'all got me talking about Fowler. My man. I forgot my man's name.
Jadeveon
Clowney. There we go. Clowney is supposed to be playing. So hopefully he takes somebody's spot and makes some things happen. But also, everybody talking so much about Michael Parsons. You do know we got a player from the Packers, right? You do know we got a player from the Packers that was actually in training camp that participated with the team. Right? He knows this team too. So, again, this is also a big game for Clark as well. So, the run game. We seen what y'all did with Jacobs. Again, the Cowboys' run defense, it's been there. It's just the fact that once you get the ball past the linebackers, you can have a field day as far as throwing it. But the run defense has been there. So, that's the formula for me. Dak, Pickens, Turpin, Williams, touchdowns. That's how you're going to beat the Packers. And also, clip Jordan Love up or something every now and then. Go ahead, because I know you said you had a question right quick before Joe goes.
Nah. I ain't even got a question. This is pretty bad, and I just want to get this off my chest because I just thought about it when you brought it up, right? And cause you crazy, you like why you even you ain't have to bring up how they 5-0 in AT&T Stadium, but I don't think I've seen us beat the Packers like live in my life in 18 years. And this is bad. That's bad. I don't think I've seen us beat the Packers not one time.
You got 1-9 in the last 10 matches.
You seen it, but you probably didn't remember. Dak rookie season. They beat them in Lambeau.
They won 5. They won 5 in a row.
We did beat them.
Look, they won. Y'all are 1-9, and y'all won. They are 5-0 right now, and y'all won
in the past 10 years.
6 games. I'm not sure when it was.
How long Dak been? Nah, it hasn't been 10 years. Dak been 10 years.
No, I have right here.
Yeah, this like that. Right?
I don't know what year it was, but y'all won 30-16.
If it's what's the name? Dak beat him his rookie season. I remember that.
Okay, so that may have been 9 years ago. That's still bad that the last time we beat them was 9 years ago. But other than that, we had to go against Aaron Rodgers the first half of my life, and it was just A-Rod was doing something crazy every week during that part. I
don't think Aaron Rodgers never lost to y'all, right?
Yeah, he lost Dak.
That rookie year was yours?
Yeah.
I don't think he played. If
he
we
played.
beat him,
I'm going back. Now I remember that.
He beat him. If Dak beat Aaron Rodgers his rookie year,
that was remember him and Zeke. It was him and Zeke. So I remember that. Only reason I remember that game is because it was like, here go the Cowboys going up to Lambeau again.
It was mostly Zeke.
I got you.
It was mostly.
Go ahead, Joe.
The last time they lost to the Packers, won the Pack is 2016.
Okay.
And in that game, the quarterback was
better than Aaron Rodgers.
It was Aaron Rodgers.
I knew it.
We beat Aaron Rodgers.
We beat him. That's why I knew we was going to beat him in the playoffs. But he found a way to win.
Y'all found a way to come back. But how y'all gonna beat them, bro? I'm gonna leave most of this talk to y'all. I'm just gonna say my little 2 cents. Y'all gotta establish the run. Javonte Williams is the top 10 running back with yards right now. Y'all gonna need to use him more. So establish a run, control the line of scrimmage, and you want to play keep away. The more possessions y'all have, the more y'all lose. so y'all know y'all defense is trash. And y'all gotta eliminate the big plays, bro. That's what be killing y'all. Y'all be getting killed by big plays. So have a bend but don't break type defense. Like give everything in front of you. Don't let nobody go behind you. That y'all be getting killed by big plays. You know, y'all gotta win the turnover battle. Jordan Love. What scares me about y'all with them is y'all don't get no pressure on the quarterback. No pressure. And if Jordan Love don't have pressure, he's elite. But when he's pressure, he's not elite. So I'm looking for him to be an elite. But Jordan Love would throw you one though. He could throw you an interception. Y'all gotta capitalize on that. Y'all gotta capitalize on interceptions and fumbles too. But y'all can't turn the ball over. That's why y'all really lost to the Bears. Let's be real. Y'all kept turning the ball over. If y'all didn't turn the ball over, it would have been a game. So I think that's the lean on the run game. I know you got Dak Prescott. Just no indictment on Dak, Tomo. It's just really saying like play keep away. Like you want to limit the possessions. Cause y'all want to go on the shootout, y'all losing. Cause y'all defense ain't nowhere near their defense. But I do want to ask y'all this. If the over, I'm gonna make up one. I don't know the line right now. I should look it up. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna throw one up. If the line was 1.5 on Michael Parsons sacks, y'all going over or under?
Over.
I'm going over.
Okay. You're both. I think I'm gonna say. Oh, it's not. For real? Over?
Honestly,
he gonna say it. I'm gonna let him go ahead.
Our line hasn't played horribly. They haven't. Matter of fact, they haven't played bad at all. Actually,
Booker's hurt, right?
It's just that we're Cowboy fans, and we know the Cowboy fan. We know the Cowboys' timing on things like this. That they're more than likely going to get a sack or two. 1.5. 1.5. He just has to touch him, and someone else can tackle him. Like it's. I feel like he can do it, but also, what you say about the shootout? I feel like. Oh, but CD isn't playing.
He not.
Exactly.
I
see. I was thinking like if it's a shootout, I would bet with us in a shootout style game, like up and down the field. It's just to score a bunch of points and let's see who's gonna win because ain't no defense being played, right? But without CD Lamb, I don't know.
So let me give you a little bit of let me give you a little hold before my man Big O come in. I'm gonna give you a little bit of confidence in that. If it's a shootout without CD saying that this game we got Pickens and that we're going to go on, I think we win that game. Because like Joe said, Jordan Love gonna give you one. Just like watching the Giants game, I was like, Russ gonna end up doing something dumb. And it happened. Like it was just like he was throwing deep bombs for the whole game, and the next thing you know, something dumb just happened. He threw a lollipop to Dono, and it was like ball game.
But that can do the same thing.
Yeah, but we talking about if this is in a shootout though.
That can do the same thing though. That's what I'm saying. Like I'm not saying it like I don't have faith in us, but just being real, I just like I want us to win, but it's just like it's a nerve. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. I think we can win, but I don't.
We gonna bring out next Cowboy fan up. I'm gonna let Big O see. I'm gonna see if Big O can sway you a little bit, man.
All right, get it. You ready now?
Yep. Oh, Big O, I got you. Hold on. Run it back.
Got my man Big O. What's up, Big O?
Hey, what it do, man? How you doing, man?
What's up, man?
How y'all doing today, man?
Hey, man, you know, we just on here.
Hey, I ain't never meet this Cowboy fan. How you doing today, sir, man? Hey, I hope you said some positive things, man.
I said some true things.
Some true things.
I say some true things.
Big O, the family.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. But look, man, hey, I'm gonna get right to it. Hey, look, that formula. Listen, you gotta run at him because listen, I listened to Jerry Jones today, right? Jerry said, man, you know, we done watched the film and you know we looked at the games that you know people ran against us, and the weakness is you run at them, even though it ain't all just about Micah though. So like you know we got to cut the Micah talk a little short. They got a line. We got some young linebackers. They got a nice defense. So it ain't all just about Micah. They was good before Mike even went over there. So that's the formula for me, though, man. You got to run at them. You got to be physical. You know what I'm saying? And Javonte, I got a feeling he's going to have a big day when it comes on Sunday. Well, I think we're going to be very run heavy. So I think Javonte definitely going to break that 100. the 100 ball today. I mean, I said today on Sunday. So that's my formula, man. I'm gonna just keep it short and sweet, man. I think that's my formula, though.
All
Hey,
right.
but
All
one
right,
thing I'm gonna say though, man. Hey, look, this for AJ. Hey, AJ, Cavante Turpin this week. Watch what I tell you. That's all I gotta say.
You got AJ. You got AJ
Hey,
in
no,
fantasy.
my man Cavante, man.
Oh, AJ be hating on Cavante.
What you
Oh yeah,
say?
you
My
watch the
bad.
panel. Yeah, you gotta watch the
Yeah, no,
panel.
Oh
AJ was
yeah,
hating
yeah,
on
I remember.
Cavante
Yeah,
when
I
he was on the
remember.
NFC East
I
panel.
remember. I
He was
remember.
hating
He
on him.
started
Yeah.
laughing. Yeah, he laughed like, yeah, I remember.
He said, I said, okay, all right, don't worry,
And he
I
turned up,
got you. I'm gonna remember that. I told him I remember that.
and then week one he burned up Quinion one play. Oh, I'm tripping. Was that
He
Quinion?
got a pass,
Hey,
Quinn.
don't say it. Yeah, he got
Okay,
past. I'm about to say,
okay.
hey, look, don't say that too loud, man, before they come in and get you, Joe. You know how them Eagles
Uh,
fans is, man.
hey,
They,
hey,
it's like a
oh,
bird signal.
they like
hey,
they like them.
bird
They be
call.
moving like the mob. Them Eagles fans.
Hey, look, Birdman, they Paul.
Go ahead, bro.
Remember they Paul. hey, hey,
Birdman, they Paul.
hey, oh, you 3-0, right?
In the fantasy,
Yeah.
yeah. Shout out to Coach Coombs, man. I had to go in there public apology, man. I gave him an apology on this show. I
Oh
said,
yeah.
Coach, my bad. Hey, look, Coach told everybody the story. He said, man, my man Cardo, man, he got in my DM. He DM'd me personally. I said, yeah, I did though. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout
Cause I
out.
was like, bro, Justin Herbert? Come on, man. Justin
He
Herbert
been
though,
cooked.
man. But hey, Herbert balling, man, beginning of the season. I ain't mad at it.
Hey,
Hey,
Big
Kenneth
O.
Walker just got me like 31 points yesterday. Hey, we looking sweet to start off the season.
Okay.
I think it
Hey,
was
Big
31
O.
21. That's one of them. I might be cycling with the 31. I think it was 21.
Might have been.
Cause
Hey,
I got
Big
Trey
O.
McBride too, though. So
Hey,
yeah.
Tom, you get me. Oh, all right. Listen, I want to ask you the same question Joe asked us. How many over under on Michael
Hmm.
Parsons sacks? 1.5? You taking an over or you taking an under?
I'm taking the under, bro. I'm taking the under. He ain't gonna get to him, bro. He ain't gonna get to him, bro. Bro, I promise
No
you,
sack,
bro.
Michael.
He's not gonna get to him. He not gonna get to him. Rashad Gary might get to him, but Mike ain't gonna get to him. I'm trying to tell you. He ain't gonna
Okay.
get to
But
him.
it's actually no
Bruh,
tribute.
Dak said you gotta worry about line. You gotta worry about my line. It's 5 guys. Then you gotta worry about my tight end. Don't let us run the double tights. Then you gotta worry about brother
Tell
span forward too. And brother span forward, he's a big boy. I'm just
ain't,
saying, you know.
ain't Tyler Booker hurt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but hey, bro, TJ Bass is a young dog.
No. Yeah.
Young Caucasian man with a mullet. I think he got that mullet cut or something. You know what I'm saying? You know?
Hey, Tomo, who y'all center?
Brock Hoffman.
Man, he better get to work because Michael likes to line up
Who?
right in
Wait,
front of
who
the
I
center.
center?
Bruh, nah.
I center her right.
Bruh.
Yeah, Brock Hoffman
Huh?
starting now.
What's our center's
Bruh,
name?
Brock, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, Brock
I
Hoffman.
like Brock Hoffman, y'all, because guess what Brock bring? Brock bring that dog. That
Well,
dog in him.
you better
I'm
bring it. You
trying to
better
tell you.
bring it Sunday night because Michael gonna line up in that in front of that nose. He gonna line up right there.
No,
He
he's
been
not.
doing it. What? Go
Hey,
watch Michael.
Brock
Michael
gonna
gonna
handle
line up
business though.
right
I
in
ain't worried
front of
about
that
Brock though.
center.
Michael Parsons is not lining up in the nose tackle. If he
Are
line up in
you
the nose tackle,
serious?
he's gonna have a long day.
No,
Are
If
no.
he
you
lining
serious?
up,
Nah,
No,
they
He
gonna
no,
use
no,
him
will.
everywhere,
no.
bro.
No.
He didn't been there.
That's how
I watched the
he
first
got
game.
get his
They
shot
put him
twice
in
in
his first
that.
game, bro.
He's not going. Hold on, Joe. No, he's not going to line up as a nose tackle.
No, not
I,
as. But he
yeah,
would line
you
up.
said. Yeah, I was say.
My,
Yeah,
my bad. He not gonna put his hand in
Yeah.
the dirt as a nose tackle.
I was
Hey,
about
But
to
he
look,
say
he
he
better
gonna
would.
not put his
clean
hand
it
in
He
that
up.
dirt. Hey,
I'm
Brock
would
saying
gonna drive him
line up
back.
in front of that.
if he line up anywhere between guard, tackle, guard, center, guard, they're them hogs are gonna be moving him. He
Oh
can't do
man.
nothing. He
Ross, I
barely
wish
he
I was in
struggles.
town.
Listen, he struggles with like some of the most mediocre tackles. Like guards, is not nowhere for him to go. He
I
can't
wish I
run
was in
outside.
town.
He can't. Unless he's
I'll
gonna
pull up
try to
on you and
run a
watch the
man
game with
over.
you.
Unless he's gonna try to run a man over, and he can't do that.
Man, I wish I was in the DMV. I'll pull up and watch the game with you watch.
I'm gonna tell you
Hey,
this,
look,
Joe.
I got a
Yeah.
question. I got a question though. Hey,
What's that?
Tom, I got a question for you.
What's up?
How you feeling about Tyler Guyton so far this season?
I'm still on the fence, bro. I'm still on the
Still on the
Both of
fence?
y'all.
I got he
Both
playing,
of
but look,
y'all.
I'm just saying though, even though it's the second, bro, he playing a little bit better Hey, only one holding call in 3 games. I mean, what you
But
want? What you want?
Hey, both of y'all,
He been
hey,
playing
watch
like
his head
physical
while
too,
you
though.
come on the fence.
Hey, look,
but
you see,
because
he got fined from slapping somebody's head off their shoulder. I thought he was in the
yeah,
club.
but
I thought he beat up his girl or something. The way he slapped that boy.
but look though, Big
I,
O.
I
Go
don't
ahead.
know. He got. Go ahead,
I
Tomo.
was gonna say he have like 3 good plays, and then it's like 6 where it's like, bruh, you could have
Yeah,
been better.
I
And they be
yeah, I
like
feel it
crucial
though.
Yeah,
plays too. They be like
it be
crucial
some.
plays.
It be some plays where it be like
Yeah, he be flashing.
that. Man, it be some plays that back be turned, and I be like, run or watch your back. He let go of the ball. Watch out, something, because Tyler Guyton sometimes could get beat, and when he get beat, him and Tyler Smith had the same problem. When they get beat bad. They ain't got a
Bruh.
chance. So I just like he said, I'm on the fence. I don't know. He's shaky. He's shaky. It's like he do good, and then sometimes somebody be breathing down Dak neck at the wrong time.
I tell you this, Big O. So look, we go through this season. He could stay at left tackle, but if you ask me, I know it's only week 4 and we shouldn't be talking about all season moves. I think we move him to right and we go find us another left tackle. I think he might be better at right tackle because he
I mean,
just
that's what he played in college, and he said in high school
like
and all that.
it
Yeah,
be
But
it be bad, bro.
that's
That
not good.
and Turn still is
I,
horrible.
look,
Even
I was
worse,
just
bro.
asking. I was asking the question because of how he was last year, bro. All them
Hold on,
holding calls, the most holding
come
calls,
on,
and all that. That's
come
why I
on.
was asking.
You say you played right tackle in high school,
College.
Yeah,
in college?
I did say high school, right?
He
I
meant to
think
say
I
college.
was
he
about
might
to
have
say,
played
if you say right
College,
tackle
bro.
in high school,
in high school.
hopefully his quarterback is left-handed.
Hey, go ahead.
Hopefully, bro, because he wasn't there. I don't know,
Well,
But then,
before
like some tackles can't move. Like it's the same movements, but some of them not like as quick moving to the left as they are right.
Yeah,
So
naturally, and that's our rookie years too. You know what I mean? Our rookie is naturally a left tackle, but now he got to play right because we
yeah,
got Cubs from the Texans. Can't think of his name right now. You got oh my goodness,
Tunsil,
Larry
Lerman,
Tunsil.
Jeremy
Lerman.
Tunsil. We got him now. He got left tackle.
Tunsil.
Obviously, he an all pro. And then we got a rookie at right tackle, and he said himself like the first few games. Like he gotta get used to that. You know what I mean? He ain't played that. And y'all realize we had to play against the Giants D line, which is like lethal for real. And then we had to play Green Bay D line. And then we had to play Max Crosby. You know what I mean? So and then the Falcons D line ain't sweet either. For real. They got on
Hey,
two
let your boy Decorus tell it, man. Hey, y'all gonna whip day. You know what? Hey,
just
I'm just
look.
saying.
Hey, oh, hold on. Where is that, Tomo?
And after
Look,
you find after hold on, I think I can find it, Joe.
I
But
got it. Go ahead, Tomo. I
I'm gonna
got
say
it.
I got a question for you, Joe, because you asked us a lot of questions, right? And it
Oh,
sounds like the way you coming off that you're not even giving us no hope in this game. So let me ask you this: if the Cowboys win this game,
ooh.
what does that say to you about the Dallas Cowboys?
I don't know. You know why? Because if the
he don't
Mavericks
want to say we better than them, and they
no,
lost to Green Bay.
you know what? You know, the Watch came on and still gonna lose to the Giants. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Y'all went to overtime, last second kickoff, kick field goal to beat the Giants. I'm just at home, right? What is that? What's it in Dallas? I'm just saying. Anyways, here's my thing. If the Mavericks beat Luka, what did I say about the Mavericks? It don't say much. You know what I mean? Because it's like we beat the Spurs, the Kings.
Nah, that's a
Corey
different.
Evans
That's a
showed up to
different
our
sport,
home.
though.
We beat the Spurs, and it's like it ain't mean nothing because we had extra juices. Like I'm not gonna lie, if y'all beat the Packers, bro, I don't know how I would feel about y'all. I would feel like y'all. It was like y'all Super Bowl. I'm not gonna lie, I would have to see y'all beat another good team. Me personally, but to be honest with y'all, I think y'all getting blown out, bro. Because you know why? You know why?
I,
Because the reason why is because of this. The Packers, bro, if y'all can't pressure Jordan Love, the offense is going to be good. And y'all haven't got pressure on nobody. Not Russell Wilson, not Jalen Hurts. What's the conversation with the Eagles? Oh my gosh, where the spy at? The man first he had 6-7 seconds to throw the ball, and then he ran. So he had no pressure on Jalen Hurts, no pressure on Russ, and Caleb Williams, for the first time in his career, haven't got sacked. And he got hit one time the whole game. So we went against them. Think about it. I know you guys talking about. We went against the Giants and we dominated them. Y'all went against them. Y'all couldn't get the rust. And we went against the Packers with 2 backup O linemen, and we couldn't even touch Jordan Love. I can only imagine what y'all gonna do to them. Like, y'all not gonna be able to touch Jordan Love, and if y'all can't touch him, he gonna dice y'all up. And then, go ahead.
I feel like a lot of people are misinterpreting pressure and sacks. We haven't gotten a lot of sacks, but we've gotten surprisingly, we got a lot of pressure on the quarterbacks that we've been playing against. Though they haven't had clean pockets or it's been a long everybody.
The Giants
game. Jalen Hurts had to
maybe
the Giants game.
Not the Eagles. Don't bring up the Eagles because y'all wasn't getting no pressure on the Eagles. The second half,
we did against the Eagles because it's surprising, bro. That jump was like 47%, bro.
The second half because y'all started blitzing. That's why. Y'all started blitzing in the second half. In the first half, y'all were getting no pressure.
Yeah, but that's the first half. It's the first game. You know,
y'all know Jordan Love is number 1 NFL QB rating when he get blitz. Number 1.
But he wasn't doing anything but running though. It's not like he's getting blitzed and he's throwing the ball with
Oh, you talking about Hurts?
Oh, he's gonna hurt. No. I'm talking about y'all don't get pressure with 4. Y'all don't.
But no.
Y'all gotta send extra men.
I just want you to also know we did get pressure in that Bears game. They just so happened to do a flea flicker, and the ball ended up going to the running back. But Mozzie Smith made one of the best plays of his career, and I was amped. I was like, Mozzie got him. And then he passed it back, and I was like, "What's going on? what just happened, bro?"
Hey, I knew that it was a flea flicker.
It was crazy.
But that's like as an NFL player, bro. You fall for a flea flicker. It's like, come on, bro. It's the first trick play in NFL history.
Both of my teams this week got hit with trick plays. Notre Dame got hit with
Oh, you a Notre Dame fan?
On Saturday, yeah. Sadly, right now.
Your dad Notre Dame fan too?
Yeah, my father like Notre Dame too.
What?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Who you thought we liked?
I don't know, but Notre Dame got all teams.
Yeah. Look,
we
ain't won a national championship since the 80s or the 90s, early 90s, but we be going. We just be losing. We be going to the playoffs and stuff. We just be getting mollywop when we get there. We're actually like a top team.
I like y'all head coach.
Yeah, Marcus Freeman.
Yeah. I like both our head coaches. I like Bro from Notre Dame, and I like Shot.
Yeah, I like Shotty too.
I like Shotty too. No lie. I heard his press conference after he lost to the Bears. He wanted to throw the team under the bus so bad. Like, bro, he wanted to call it like it was, but he didn't. I give him props for that. He did a little bit, but I could tell he was like, it's not on me. It's on these players, bro. Like,
it's not. I feel like they should stop. I feel like we should just stop giving Miles Sanders the ball.
You feel like that for real?
Bro, he walk with flat feet, bro. He don't have the same exposure like he did before.
He doesn't look like he's like he just like when he's checking into the game, when he's coming in the game for Javonte Williams, I just feel like he's about to do something bad. Like I don't know.
Ever since then, he do. I'm gonna bring this up.
But doesn't it look like he's just about to mess up every time? It's like something bad about to happen every time Miles Sanders get the ball. I want to see more of Jayden Blue. Really, I want to see more Jayden Blue.
Facts, though.
Because we need something. We need a spot to the offense. We need another game breaker right now. Why not bring in arguably the fastest person in the
draft? Use him more. Use him more in the screen game.
Right.
Yeah, they could have used him on that same play where CD got hurt. I mean, things happen, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not mad that he was lined up as like a regular running back. It was no trickery to it. It was just like
it was like where they knew that CD was getting the ball.
Like, come on, bro. Like that was so blah. Now you go in the backfield and you switch on, you doing trickery stuff. I'm cool with that because y'all paying him a lot of money, and you want to use him. He's elusive like that, bro. Give him the ball, but just hand him the ball and go between the tackles. What?
You would do that with like AJ Brown or somebody like that.
Facts,
y'all
bro.
do that with Debo Samuel, and Debo Samuel get hurt all the time. I'm
Hey,
just saying.
hey,
I just feel like you
hey,
trying to come
though.
for my man.
That's true too. I'm just
Ross, all I'm saying is, since I talked to you, I mean, Debo was looking sweet.
All right, bro. Anyway,
I'm just saying.
that was a hip drop tackle too, though. Like
that was a bad. That was a bad. That was yep.
that
It should
was a
have been
hip drop
banned.
tackle. But
That
look
play
though,
was banned.
I
The
didn't
one on
know shit
85 too,
until
though.
after.
The one on
It didn't hit
85
me that was a
also.
hip drop tackle until like an hour later.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I just know we 2-1. Y'all 1-2.
All right. So fellas, look. Sunday
This
night.
is a
All right,
watch.
well, we about to be 500 after this game.
There we go.
Ooh. Oh, go ahead, Tomo.
No, I was gonna say we can get the last words, but if you guys
All right, real quick, I want to get a score for everybody.
I'm gonna go last. I'm gonna go last. I haven't.
Go ahead.
Hey, look, hold on. I'm gonna go second.
Tomo.
How y'all gonna do this to me?
Hey, Tomo, you ain't think quick enough, Tomo.
I gotta think real quick. I gotta put my thinking cap on.
Hey, I had the Dak face.
Yeah.
Like I just threw a pick. Like, man,
He has
on?
that. Hold on, he has that same look on his face every time.
Hey, Tomo, we talk about that, bro. We talk about that face.
He gets sacked. He throw an
Hey,
interception. We lose. How you had the same facial expression? We lost the game yesterday, bro.
It's funny though. It's funnier when we
Hey, look.
funny, but it's funnier at home.
Hey,
He get to
you
looking
get it from
up.
Jayden
I'm like,
Hurts.
bro.
Yeah, but he get to looking up at the big TV. I'll be like, oh yeah, we lost. But he looked up like that. That means game over.
Like, bro, what you looking up for? You threw the pick, bro. It is
You
what
know
it
what
is.
happened. You seen it. You seen him. You still threw the ball.
Like Jordan Love
You
did in
said,
that
oh
Brown
no,
game.
when he jumped in the air. You said, oh
Oh
no.
my god.
All right, let me get this score right quick. All right, so I think we win.
Oh, okay, Tomo.
I think we win by 7 points.
He
7 or
asked
3
you
points.
to score. He asked you to score. Don't try.
Hold on.
To
All right, I got you, man. I got you.
asked you to score.
27-30. We win 27-30.
That's 3 points. You just said we was gonna win by 7.
I said 7 or 3. I'm gonna go with the 3.
I'm about
He
to say,
said 7. He said 3 to 7 points.
I'm gonna go with 3.
now you making me and Big O nervous. We don't know how. We don't know now.
Hey, nah, I ain't nervous.
Lock it in.
Oh, like I ain't nervous. Why you rubbing his head? I ain't nervous.
Hey, this gonna be that game. The offense gonna bounce back, man. Hey, everything gonna bounce back. I like Javonte Williams for 2 touchdowns on Sunday. I'm gonna keep it a bang. But my score gonna be something like I like a 35-21, something like that. We got beat these peoples, man. We gotta beat them bad. That's how I feel. That's my score. I got a feeling this gonna be that game that we gonna prepare very well for and get back on track, bro. We gotta get back on track. Cause these next couple of games, even though it's the NFL, but it's like it's cupcake games. But you know, hey, it's neither here or there. We supposed to beat the Bears. So hey, I rest my case, man.
Man.
Now you got me nervous.
I got us losing, man. Like, go ahead. It's all good if you do.
I'm gonna say, all right. This gonna sound bad because this gonna sound not right because our defense hasn't played well. But I would say like a 21-24 game or like a 31-28 game, something like that. 31-34, anywhere between that range. I don't see us coming home after a away game and blowing them out. But I mean, I can see us winning. It ain't gonna be a pretty one. I say that. I don't think none of our wins this be relatively pretty, except for against the Commanders. So
My man. That's
Get-
it. Close the show, Joe. Close the show.
Hold
I don't
on.
need
Give me
nothing
a solid score. I need a solid. Give me a solid score.
solid score,
Yeah.
28-30 Cowboys.
28-30.
Brandon Aubrey walk. 28-31 Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey walk off field goal.
64 yards.
All right, look, it's the last one.
70.
Tumbo, I know we gotta go, but I'm gonna do one more thing. If you cool with it, all right. So it's 4 of us on. I'm gonna give each one of y'all a prop, and y'all give me an over and under for this game. All right.
What's up,
We
man?
get paid if we hit.
All right. I mean, the people who put it in will get paid. All right.
Oh,
So,
hey, look, I thought Refuse to Lose go send me a chat.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can at least send me, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey, this is how you know they Cowboy fans, man. The Jerry Jones kicked in, like, so we get some money off this.
Hey, you hear me?
hey, Jerry wouldn't have it no other way.
Man.
all right, cool.
Michael's coming back.
Game lines. Here we go. All right.
Let's get
Not
it.
game lines. God dang. How I get this? Oh my goodness. Passing prompts. All right, here we go. Oh, I need an over and under. How I get?
Nah,
here we
Joe,
go.
last
All
time I did this, the Giants game happened, man. I ain't.
right, here we go. Tomo, you first. All right. So look, I'm gonna give Tomo the quarterbacks. I'm gonna give Watts the running backs. No, I'm gonna give Watts receivers since Howell and Devontae. I'm gonna give you the running backs. All right. Tomo, Jordan Love, over and under 236.5.
Over.
Dang.
Hey, you said it fast. Say
I
that.
know. All right,
Hey,
Dak
nah.
Prescott. Dak Prescott, same thing. 236.5. Over and under.
Over.
Over? Okay. All right. Let's go to
My man, like,
let's go to Watts. All right, Watts. George Pickens, 61.5. Over and under.
All right. 61.
Yep.
Who? Okay. All right. I know I'm making this harder than what it got to be, but who's in the Green Bay defensive backfield? Javon Bullard, and then who else?
Xavier McKinney.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
They got Tack McKinney back there. Ooh, never mind. I didn't even think about that. Who else? They got
That's
two.
what I'm
I
saying.
think they got
236 for Dak is crazy. I ain't gonna lie.
230. He gonna do it. He gonna have to
It's
do it.
not
If he
really
gonna
back
win.
end. It's the pressure y'all gonna get. That's how I look at it. It's the pressure
All
y'all gonna get.
right. I think he can get 61.5 though, because
Are you
Dak
going
gonna
over?
throw that. If we having a good game, if we in the game, Dak could throw for that 236, and George should have 61.5. So yeah.
Okay, we're going over. Okay. All right. Matthew Golden, 46.5. You know, it's funny.
46.
Jake Ferguson is the second one on here. But I'm gonna go with Matthew Golden. 46.
I mean, I take him over.
Over?
Yeah.
Okay. Big O, you ready?
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Let's get it. All right. Russian props. Let's get it. All right. So, Josh Jacobs, 70.5.
70.5 under.
Okay. All right. Javonte Williams, 49.5.
They got a line. They got a line.
Over times 35.
Okay. So,
So now
right
give me that
there.
over though, man. Javante, bro, they keep playing
Yeah,
with his prop, and the minutes it's
Yeah.
gonna get higher though.
I'm with you on that though. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, so look,
Wait, you said 49.5?
49.5, yeah.
49.5 is
He
crazy,
gets
bro.
49.5.
It is.
He
He
gets
a
49.
top 10 running.
And you said under for Josh Jacobs getting what?
70.5.
70.5?
I
Yeah,
can see that
what's wrong with
though.
that, bro?
Y'all run defense pretty solid.
Bro, run defense been looking good, bro. No funny, bro. Go look at look.
But all we missing is Green Bay. Like, them dudes
Bro,
come out and
go
just
look at
play
how
like
many rushing yards. Go look at how many rushing yards Swift had, bro. We
But
held Saquon to like 70 yards, bro.
and
You get
also
what I'm saying?
Josh Jacobs so far this year, 30 yards against Cleveland, 84 against us.
Don't do that, Joe. No,
66
Joe. Just
Nah,
cut
but
it.
hey, Joe, hold on. You saw
He just put it in the
the
cipher,
people on
bro.
them 4-letter networks.
He just put it
Hey, Joe,
out
hold
there
on, Joe.
now,
Hold
bro.
on. That's
No,
that Jake.
no.
yeah, I think we're gonna stop
He
him.
plays Josh Jacobs, bro. He had 84, but he ran the ball 23, 25 times. He ran the ball a lot. He got 84
That's
yards.
bad. Yeah, that's bad.
Like we did good against him. And then against the Browns, he did nothing, bro. I remember that. I watched that game, he did nothing. And against the Detroit
They
Lions,
lost to the
he
Browns,
did
right?
nothing.
Yeah,
They
Josh
lost.
Jacobs turned to a receiving back
We beat
when he played the
They lost
Browns.
to the Browns.
A receiving
Yeah,
back. Facts. All right, look. For the people who's watching, So Tomo got Dak and Love over 36.5 passing yards. Watts got Pickens over 61.5.
200 and some yards.
And yeah, and he has Golden over 66.5. I started Golden also in my fantasy league. And then O got Jacobs under 70.5 and Javonte Williams over 49.5. If you bet, that's a plus 2,600 for the odds. If you bet $10, you make 270. So we're gonna see how that work out.
I'm placing that just because I was on the show today. I'm placing that.
Hey, I want.
Let's
Hey,
get
if it hit, I want $25.
it.
I want 25.
Well, hey, you gotta take that up with cuz. I don't know.
Oh, I get that one.
All right, let's get these last words. We're gonna start off with you, Big O.
Yeah, because I'm about to go ahead and get up out of here. Hey, listen, man. I love being on the show with you guys, man. Hey, man, I popped in a little late, man, but hey, better late than never, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I called Joe last week and said I was gonna hop on the show, so I couldn't chicken out. You know what I'm saying? Even though we got a birds, so hopefully we won't get a birds this week because I got some real good faith that this defense is gonna get it together, bro. I got some real good faith, man. So we gonna need it. This gonna be that bounce back game, man. It's time to get. As my man Will Smith would say, it's time to get jiggy with it, man. Let's get it. Big O out, man.
All right, Big O.
All right, I'm gonna holler at y'all boys, man.
All right.
Appreciate you, all.
All right, Watts.
I'm just praying the Cowboys play good this week. I don't know. Love y'all, man. Y'all be good. I don't know. I would just have to check in with y'all like next week or something. We gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let y'all know how I feel.
Yes, sir. I like the hoodie too.
Huh?
I like the hoodie.
Appreciate you. Thank y'all for having me too.
Of course.
All right, anytime.
All right.
Let's get it, man. Whew, great show, Tom. I know we went overboard this time.
You got more clips.
Yeah.
You got more clips. Between the Ravens and Cowboys, boy, you're going to get some clips. I'm telling you.
No, facts. I like how all three of y'all have different energies. Like, for real, you the more balanced one, bro. All of them.
Bro, I felt like the older brother when they was like, I'm going last. I'm like, what? All right, I'll go out there, man. We going to win by 3. I said 7. He said, wait, man, you said 7. I said 3 to 7. 3 to 7.
Man, it was good. Yeah, so my last word, shout out to the whole R2L network. Shout out to Carl once again for hitting 100 subscribers. Shout out to the R2L network's YouTube channel for hitting 1 million views. That's awesome right there. Yes, sir. Appreciate everybody who tunes in. Shout out to my boy David from Cedar Hill. Shout out to you, bro. You always here, man, in the comment section on Facebook, YouTube. I see you. I know that you transitioned to YouTube, bro. We appreciate that. You were from Facebook to YouTube. All right, we appreciate that. And you changed your profile picture. Shout out to everybody else that was in the comment section. We appreciate all the support we get. R2L is going to continue to grow. We haven't even scratched the surface yet. But I'm excited about every show on this platform. And my command is, man, let's show people how we are actually a good team. Bijan Robinson talking all that smack. I said it to Tomo. I said it on the panel. We need to get Atlanta. If anybody, Atlanta need to get scratched off the board. I mean, he should never said what he said. Like you said, that video is resurfacing. So I know the players see it. So, but it's going to have to be a defensive game because Marcus Mariota is more tape on him now. It's the first time he's playing back-to-back games as a starter with us. So it might not be as clean as it was the first game, Tomo. So the defense is going to have to show up because Atlanta have a really good defense, bro. They really do. So, but no AJ Terrell. But shout out to you, Tomo. Shout out to my boy Dave. And let's get it. The sky is the limit.
Nah, for real. Just piggyback on everything Joe said, man. You could just see from the views and just how people are showing up more and more in the comments. Like I said, everything is organic, man. R2L, the Whole Foods of sports networks, man. Because everything just happens organically. Like we throw things out into the universe and then they just come back tenfold. So I can't be too mad about anything that happens. The highs, the lows, the ups, the downs. And if you're a Cowboy fan, you already know how that's gonna finish out. The highs, the lows, the ups, the downs, the jokes, the clowns. It's all just there. It's all just in the universe. But as far as my Cowboys, we'll see what happens on Sunday. I want to shift my focus right quick because the NBA season is coming up, Joe. I heard you talk about the Kings, and every time I'm like, man, I ain't said nothing about the Wizards yet. Let me talk about the Wizards right quick. One of the youngest teams, I think second youngest team in the NBA. We got a lot of hope and promise coming into this season. I listened to our GM come out there, and they was like, yeah, I watch all the sports teams in the DC area, mainly the Commanders, though. I watch them a lot, too, because, what they do, the rebrand and everything that they're going through is kind of like they went through a semi-rebuild similar to what we're going through. But if you ever heard a GM talk with so much confidence, just go watch that Will Dawkins interview. He started the interview by like, I already know what you are going to ask me, so I'm going to get this out the way now. We got the youngest coming in. I know it's year 2, fans. We told y'all this was going to be a rebuild. Sometimes rebuilds are slow. It's been painful. I know it's been painful as a fan to watch these games, but just trust me, on the other end, when we get to where we want to be, you're going to be happy that we went through these years. So it might be one more year of bad play, but after that, we focused on the goal. I said, my man. He said, y'all want to hear about injuries? We're going to talk about that. I said, he had a whole checklist. I said, this is what I need because the Wizards ain't had no vision in so long. So I'm just happy about that. And like I said, I'll deal with the Cowboys on Sunday night. They better beat the Packers. And if they beat them by 1, I don't care. If they beat them by 3, I'm going to be even happier.
Superstar members.
Oh, yeah. There we go. Superstar members. I don't know, man. We might got to give Chris like a bump up after that performance.
A bump up? Give him another tier.
Yeah, like he on a tier his own, man, with that one, bro, because that was insane. And you could tell I told you I was going to write these down, but shout out to our superstar members, man. Shout out to Donnell. Shout out to our brother Dave. Shout out to Taniqua, Vaughn, Joe, Giovanni. Like I said, if you don't know who Chris is, go back one episode. You're going to figure it out very, very quickly. Coach Coon, Decorius, who was in the comments today. Shout out to you, Decorius.
Yes.
Teddy, and myself. And again, if you're new here, share the network with someone. Hit the like button. We letting you do all the free things, but if you keep coming around and you see the content, help grow the network, man. Become a member. That's the best way. Or drop a super chat every now and then. We ain't even mad about it. And one more thing, Joe. If we looking for some sponsors, I'm gonna just throw it out there. We looking for some sponsors. So if you want to get a commercial on R2L, hit us up at R2L Sports.
There it is.
We will have our vets, vet the contract and everything like that. But you can have your ad right here.
There it is.
That's what you're saying. Just want to throw that out
There
there.
it is.
It's a Friday night. Go enjoy yourself. Don't do nothing.
Yes,
crazy.
sir. Yes, sir. All right, y'all. That's all we have for y'all today, and we'll see y'all Tuesday at the next episode.
Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all at the next episode.